Hey, what's up, everybody? Mikey Wudz here. I'm the man behind the cam with Freshest Art. Hey, I had a good day out in the paint shack today, man. I painted this one up. Super cool, man. I fell in love with stacking the planets up, man, and I think I just created an awesome design here. Put the crystal ball over the city and in the waterfalls. Of course, we all love the waterfalls. I mean, this painting, it really puts a smile on my face, and it's an awesome video. So hit that subscribe button, turn the alarm bells on, and enjoy this video.
So let's get started here and start spraying some of our Galaxy Violet, one of my favorite colors right there. Throw a little bit of red, and we're just gonna put it in some lines around because this is gonna give us an awesome texture on this planet right here. Gotta have that seaside. Throw some yellow out there. And of course we got the pink. A little bit of orange. And now we're gonna take our accordion style paper. This is just typing paper, and we're gonna use it to get an awesome texture, man. I love that texture. Whap it a couple times just to get where we want to be with it, and then we're moving on. This is another one of my favorite textures right here. Two of my favorite textures of spray paint art. Boom, this one you just crumple the paper crumple the paper up and just whap it. Whap, 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 slap, 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 whap, whap, slap, whap, slap, whap, slap. And there we go, man. Look at that. Wait till you see that planet after we put the background on it. It looks cool as a fan. This one I might have overpainted it just a little bit. A little less paint would have been, I would have got a little less muddy color on it, but it still turns out looking pretty cool. And we just swiping this one. Swipe, 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 swipe. So like I said, man, a little bit less paint, and I think it would have turned out a little prettier looking. But hey, man, it looks cool in its own right, and it ends up looking really good, and goes real well with the painting. So let's burn it, boy. Now we're gonna throw our flat stencils down and get it to where we can layer these planets up, man. We throw that one because that one's gonna stick out in front of them all, and then we put some shading on, and then throw the stencil on that one, and that pushes that planet to the background. Same with this one. We're gonna figure out where we want it, put some shading right there, and then put the stencil on. So that middle one pops out in the front, and the other two push back in the background, and man, it just looks cool as a fan. Here I'm gonna take my navy blue and start outlining my stencils to get going with my background here. And start covering the poster board. Then I like to put some extra technique in the background here. So we're gonna start throwing some brilliant blue. And we'll throw some seaside around. Then we'll go back and throw a little bit more navy blue on there, just to calm down all the bright colors we put on there. And we'll hit it with some black to really put some depth in the painting. And stars, man, stars. I love a lot of stars. I even throw a couple different colored stars out. These are yellow stars to start with, and then we're gonna go and put some pink stars on there. and it's just really pleasing on the eyeballs. And now we got to go with our white stars. And this is what I call just my base star package right here, because then I'm gonna go and well, let's wait till we get there. Now we got to throw some glow around these planets. So we go right over the top of the base star package, and it pushes some of them stars into the background like they're behind the glow of these beautiful planets. And I put a lot of glow around my planets. It's part of what makes my stuff so beautiful. A little more pink glow, a little more yellow glow. And then we're gonna throw some more stars. I mean, the more layers you can get on a painting, the more 3D it seems to look. So stars. Stars, 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 stars. Now doesn't that look cool? Now let's see what we did here. I told you that planet was fire. And this one is beautiful, man. Doesn't that look cool? I love it. That's how you layer them planets. Boy, does it look awesome. We'll throw some clear coat down and start scratching out our space city over here. And this one, I mean, you can't go wrong with the space city. Nobody's ever been to a space city to check it out and see what it's about. So just start scratching, man. Scratch it till it looks cool to you. Put some wibbly wobbly lines and some squiggly squiggles, and just have some fun with it. Oh yeah, but you go back and look, and I told you, you know, that planet, a little less color, it probably would have turned out just a little better, but man, it looks good with the painting. Here we go, man. Now we're gonna build the mountain that the city sits on, and the rocks that our waterfalls pouring out of. And I like to throw a little texture. I carve out rocks usually in most of my paintings, but I usually like to throw the paper texture too. Just get that magazine paper, fold it up, and whapper slapper that thing until it looks kind of cool. Here we go now. We got to put the energy grid around our city. That's for that wireless. And we throw some more clear coat down and start carving these trees, man. Awesome trees right here. One of my favorite things is carving out these trees. It's fun. It's satisfying. It's like when you're carving the paint and making these trees, it's just cool, man. It feels cool. It looks cool. Everything about it's cool. Let's throw another little tree right here. We got to put another little cool tree. Look at this one, man. This one is awesome, man. Awesome. Awesome possum. Well, now we got our trees, so let's throw a waterfall right here. I'm just gonna get a piece of scrap paper, throw some white paint on it, and just start dabbing it around and whipping it around. Whip, 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 until we got what looks like a little puddle right here. That's a little lake. And then we'll throw some dots of paint. And we'll take them dots and just drag them down. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Water's falling. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Bam, man. That's a nice looking waterfall. Let's put one right here too, man. Again, we're just gonna start out with a little puddle. Throw some dabs of paint and whoosh, 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 whoosh. Hey, don't go chasing waterfalls. Let's throw another one right here. This is a triple waterfall painting. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. There we go, man. Be sure you don't overdo them waterfalls, but make sure they look good. Spray a little clear coat out, and we're gonna build the foundation that the water cut through to make these waterfalls. And then we're gonna go back and we're gonna throw a little bit of green on our trees, leaf them up. And I got my sponge, and I got both darker green and like yellow green, and I'm kind of putting it both on my sponge and slopping it on there, and it gives a good blend of them two colors and puts a little depth in the tree, and it sure does look good. So once we get some leaves on our tree here, we'll go back where our waterfalls are and go back on our mountain and put some greenery on the mountain too. Bring some life into it right here. This is what brings the life into this painting, man. Just like brings life into the world. We got the plants. Where would we be without them? We'd be dead. No pun intended. I guess there ain't no pun at all. We would be dead. I wasn't quite happy with the way it looked, putting both the colors on at the same time. So I went back with some really bright yellow green and just put some major highlights throughout my trees and throughout my mountains right there, and it made it pop. Don't you love how it starts to stand out more? It just brings it out at you, man. It pops, and it is. It's cool. Throw some more clear coat on, and then now let's make some rocks. Building a mountain. Just get you a Hobby Lobby palette knife and some scrap paper, throw some paint on it, and start practicing carving. And next thing you know, you'll be making some good looking rocks. Next up, we got to build the water. Hey, I kind of speed the clip up here a little bit because I mean, you can't really see what that paint's doing anyway, so Try my best to make my videos the best I can for your viewing pleasure. So now we got our water, and I'm just gonna go back and I'm just gonna whip it with my fingers. And I got a little thick on my white paint, so I had to smear this water a little more than what I would normally hope to. Just couldn't get it to the look that I wanted it. So, and that's cool, man. If you're ever in that situation, just keep smearing it till it looks good to you, and then you can always go back with white paint, and you're gonna add some highlights anyway. So work it till it looks the way you want it. That's what it's all about. Here we're gonna put the spray paint art starbursts. These are fun, man, real fun. You get the hang of it. Just hit that cardboard with the paint and let the overspray and make the starburst. Try your best to get it centered. And I try my best to keep my head out of the way, but you know, I gotta paint, so. And here's the cool part of this painting right here, man. We're gonna put a crystal ball, or like make my city in a snow globe, or whatever you want to call it. And we gotta 3D it out. We go back and just put a couple little lines with the white paint, and that's what makes it 3D. That's what makes it a globe. That's what makes it cool. Is them little touches are important right here. Like you gotta have them. Hey, make sure you jump down in the comments right here and tell me how you feel about that crystal ball, because I'm proud of it. And here we go. I'm gonna go back on my tree where the globe kind of went through it, and just retouch up my leaves and put a little more green grass down there to just really make it look right. And this is what's gonna bring that water to life right here. I just get some white paint and just kind of swish it around, man. Hey, make sure as you're swishing it around, get back, kind of go make a shoreline out of it by putting that white paint a little further back into the rocks and a little shallower into the rocks, and then that'll start to build a shoreline and really just 3D this painting for you. It'll make that water just, it'll look like you're looking at a lake. And I sped this clip up because, I mean, obviously you see what we're doing here, so we're just kind of try to cut some time off of this video so you don't get too bored with it. Obviously here you're going to go back and use the overspray to put the mist on the waterfall, and don't worry too much about this, just spray a little overspray. And then I'm gonna sign my name right here. I gotta put MW. I put an arrow pointing up, and then 2 circles. Here I'm gonna just take my palette knife, and we got a flick. Just flick, 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 and this is how we're gonna make some plants. Flick, 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 flick. Let that palette knife do all the work, man. Seriously, just put the point of it down and flick it. Don't be scared. If you be scared, it'll probably mess up on you, man. You got to be confident with that. Keep your confidence up and just flick that palette knife, and you will end up with some good looking plants. And then I'm gonna go back with some red here and get my tulips started. Tulips or irises. I think they kind of look like irises also, but either way, there's I've been putting these on a lot of my paintings, man, and they really make a difference to it. It takes some time, but to me it's worth it because they are freaking pretty, man. I couldn't say it any other way. They are freaking pretty. It makes my paintings just beautiful. So once I got my red base, then I'm gonna go back with some bright yellow and use the red sponge so I got a good blend of my colors, and that's why they look like irises, man. They are really pretty. One of my favorite flowers, the irises, and gosh, they sure do look cool. Just dab it, dot it, dab it, dot it, dab it, dot it, dab dot, 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 dab dot. Don't think too much about it. Just let the sponge do this for you too. Just dab it, dot it. That's all you gotta do. And look at that, man. Isn't that pretty? It is beautiful. And here I had to shut the volume down on it because I was gonna take a clip from this video right here and do just a separate comment tutorial, but I went ahead and changed my mind, and I made how to paint shooting stars, or what I call it, painting shooting stars, spray paint art comment tutorial, how to make them 3D, man. I used my magic paint on this to really make these comments pop out, and it really made them pop out. So if you want, go to my video feed and check that out, painting shooting stars, and it's a good video that'll teach you how to make some 3D comets, man. Really cool looking 3D comets. So here we are. I'm going back over the white with yellow, and then I go back over it with red, and that just putting some depth in that comet and adding a fire tail to it. And then after that, I'm gonna just go back over the front of it again with white, and that's like them ice crystals on the front of the comet. And man, it sure does make them look good. It's worth the extra time if you're painting to paint something really pretty and not painting to paint too fast. This is definitely worth it. Go check that comment tutorial out. First, hit that subscribe button. Now that's it, man. I'm gonna just go over and seal it off with some clear coat. Spray that clear coat back and forth. Make sure you get plenty of it on there, but don't spray too much or it'll mess your painting up. And then burn it, boy! Woo! Well, this painting turned out incredible, man. I'm happy with it. Look at those comments. Like I said, it's worth putting the extra time into it.
Hey, well, that's it for this one, everybody. A nice, awesome, super colorful, super happy street style Space City Waterfalls scene. I know you enjoyed this video, so do me a favor, do yourself a favor. Hit that subscribe button, turn them alarm bells on so you don't miss the next one, and stay fresh.